stock traders and investors. I hope all of you had a great day today and finished off the week right. I definitely did. Had a fantastic day, and I love to make money when the market is down a little bit or even a lot. It's one of my favorite things is to beat the market. So I felt really good about today. Hopefully you had great gains as well. Today I finished with a 2.7% gain. That is the second day in a row I've had a gain, so back in the winning column, loving that. I had an 11.9 gain overall, and that is with the intraday trading that I did, and I'm going to cover that later and kind of go through that. If you're following along with the top 7, you should be really close to about a 13.77% gain so far this month. Should be marching right along and doing rather well. Today was an exciting day for me because year to date, I passed another milestone. After today, I'm up 308.94%. Hopefully that continues. We will just keep doing the same things that are working and expect the same results. So here we go. Today I intraday traded NTP. I did a lot of trades with it, did 5 of them, and it turned out to be a really terrific pick because it had so many spikes and then valleys and then spikes, and so I was really able to take advantage of that price movement. And so today was really good. I was able to day trade that 5 times, and I had a 92% gain on it. That is pretty phenomenal. I felt really good about that. The broker I used to do that is Webull, and the reason why I like Webull is because they have fantastic pre-market all the way to 3 a.m. Central. Aftermarket goes all the way till 7 p.m. Central. And so I really, really like it. I like how it works. I like how I can short stocks. I like how I can do different strategies with it and different plays. I think it's a really powerful broker. You should definitely check it out. You get a free stock when you sign up and another free stock when you deposit money. So check it out down below. I have a few sales to report. The first one is RCUS. RCUS had just hit 3 days since it's insider activity, and so I decided it was time to move out. Had a nice little gain on it. So I sold RCUS for a 3.4% gain. The other one I sold today was UPWK, Upwork. I sold that for a 5.5% gain. And overall, very, very good. I want to talk today about how I intraday trade and what I'm trying to do. And when I first start going into a position, I do it really light. If I plan to put in a certain amount of money, I might put in a third to start. And then I see if I'm right. I see if that price action follows along. And if it does, then I'll go in another third and then another third. And then I'll sell out typically when I look for the deprecating factors that I'm looking for in the price once I see that price get overextended. And then I'll sell out. I'll just do that process over and over again. But when I first go in, and I highly recommend this, you have to have a plan. You have to have an entry plan and an exit plan on every intraday trade or you will get punished. I like to have a plan. I like to go in with that third. I like to start off by seeing, okay, how is this going to go? Is it going to react? And one thing I've kind of noticed is this, that 6 a.m. Central and 8 a.m. Central time is really tricky. If the market is up typically at 6 a.m., when those other brokers come on, Schwab, TD Ameritrade, and all the others, Fidelity, so on and so forth, if it comes up and there's excitement for the stock, you'll see a push right there at 6 a.m. You'll see another one of those at 8 a.m. when Robinhood users get involved, and then you'll see another jump typically at 7 a.m. when all the institutions from the East Coast start to get in and start to trade. Those are the time frames to be really careful because you can also have a gigantic sell-off during those times, so they are very, very tricky. Once market opens, I like to set levels and see where the support was during pre-market and see where the resistance was during the pre-market. And then if it gets outside of that range, then I know how to trade it. And we're going to go into detail on this a lot on our Patreon group. And if you're looking for a good group, this is a group of investors and stock traders that really try to help one another. And I just love watching everyone interact. And if you're looking to be part of that experience, I would say every one of those members that's following the different stocks that I pick and put out is making very good money. And with just one good trade, you will definitely make back the little bit of money it costs to be a part of. I highly recommend that you check that out. That's in the description down below. That's a really good thing to be a part of, so I hope to see you in there. I have so many stocks to cover. We're down to 13 stocks now in my Catalyst portfolio. I was able to knock it down by 1. Let's cover the ones that are not in the top 7. First of all, I own TTOO. I've gotten a lot of flack for this stock pick, and today it finished down another 6.92%. My average in it is $1.67, so I'm negative in the stock right now. I like the company, definitely. I like their Lyme disease panel that's going to be coming available. I like their sepsis testing that I think hospitals really need right now. I just really like the company, and I'm planning on being in it. I will sell it sometime in 2020. I don't know when that's going to be, but I'm just waiting for that big spike, and I'm trying to give it its opportunity to do its thing, get approval or do something like that. Another one that's outside of the list is AQST. So AQST has a PDUFA date coming up September 27th, and it's not in the top 7 only because of that reason. It's a long ways off, so there's still a long ways to go, but today it really continued to surge and it finished up 7.70%. My average in it is $5.35. I started to recommend this in the list about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's just been going up well over 30% now gain in it, so it's really doing well. The next stock is ZSAN. So this one is new to the list, and we just added it, and it had a phenomenal day today. So I was able to catch that big dip, and I hope you guys got in on that because this is going to be a powerful PDUFA run-up play. It surged up 20.59% today, so that really helped my profits definitely. My average in it is $1.36. I'm feeling really good about where it's at. It's still a long ways off. It's the only reason why it's not in the top 7. It has a PDUFA date of October 20th, so it's still quite a ways away, but man, is it doing well. And I want to say thank you to all those people that kind of pushed me on this one. It was on my list already, but Captain Fatballs and some of the other guys and some of the people in our Patreon group also really recommended this pick, and I think it's going to be just phenomenal. So really, really good. The next one that's not in the top 7 is TACO, T-A-C-O. I've done really well with this pick, and I know that everyone in our Patreon group has done well with it also. Today it finished down 4.39%, but it had a phenomenal day yesterday, and so I'm up in it, and my average is $8.09 in it. They had an insider, a director, bought shares, and it was very bullish activity, and so that's the reason why we got in it in the first place. And there's multiple directors that went in on this, which is one of the best type of insider activity when you get multiple officers going in. The next one is SAFE, S-A-F-E. It's not in the top 7. It probably should be. At some point, this stock is going to double, and let me tell you why. Last year, every day from August 7th until February, I believe it was 20th, every day they reported insider activity from iStar every single day. That was last year. This year, we're up to 5 days in a row now of insider activity by iStar. I'm not saying that it's going to repeat itself exactly the 6 months run that it had before, but if it does, this stock is going to double just like it did last year. There are patterns in the stock market that I look for, and this is one of those that I just love, and I love this stock. Today it finished up 0.66%. Nothing really to write home about, but it's been finishing up every day, and it's just really, really stable. It's a really good stock. My average in it is $51.93, and we'll just see if this continues. So far, so good. It's doing really well. The next one that's not in the top 7, and this was number 1, and I don't know what's going on with my number 1 picks, but they are getting destroyed. BCRX, they finished down 6.41% today. Yesterday, they were up over 15%. My average in it is $4.26, and the CFO of the company had insider transactions. It was very bullish, and that is my favorite type of insider activity. That's the whole reason why I put it number 1 on the list in the first place. All right, now we're finally to the top 7. Number 7 is ADMA. Today it finished up 2.97%. My average in it's $2.92, but the CFO has been buying shares of this one also. It is very bullish activity, and so I really like this stock for that reason. It's really good, and today they had more insider activity reported, so I'm feeling really good about that. And it's just been about every day that there's been insider activity on this, so it's really looking good. Number 6 is HOG. So this is Harley Davidson. Today it finished down 0.89%. My average in it is $28.39. And the chairman bought $2 million worth of shares, and I find that very bullish. HOG is a great company to get into. The next one is Red Rock Resorts, RRR. This is number 5 on the list. Today it finished up 5.87%. It has had more insider activity again, so it just resets the clock all over again. My average in this company is $15.02. So far it's really doing well. The Fertitta family has been buying up chunks and chunks of shares, just big amounts. And so I pay attention when that happens, and so they feel very bullish about it, so do I. So I think RRR is going to be really great. Number 4 is EIGR. So today it finished down 1.74%, a little bit down, not a big deal. My average in it is $11.48. We had two directors buy shares, and they have phase data that's due coming up, and that is anywhere between 827 and 829. So that's just a couple weeks away. That is definitely bullish when I see that. When I know phase data or a big event is coming, and I see insider activity, I pay really close attention. So that's a really good one. Number 3 is CTVA. Today it finished up 3.53%. This has been a great stock since I added it to the list. My average in this is $26.77. 3 different officers have been buying up shares in this. Very bullish. I think CTVA is a really good one. Number two is LPCN, and I'm expecting this to really surge next week. This is the time to get in. This is a PDUFA run-up, and they have a testosterone therapy that is being looked at, and they have a PDUFA date of August 28th. Today it finished up 3.38%, so very good. My average in it's $1.90, and I'm expecting big increase on this. So I think LPCN is a great one to get into, especially this next week. This would be really good. And number 1, and hopefully that curse doesn't continue. There was a long time where number 7 was the best stock that I picked, and now it seems like number 1 seems to have a rough time. Number 1 is PGEN. It finished up 6.46% today. My average in it is $4.37. This is brand new to the list because it just had insider activity, and the executive chairman bought $5 million worth of shares that I found very bullish, and so that's the reason why it's number 1, because it deserves to be number 1. I do a lot of work for this list, so if you can do me a huge favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button, and if you're seeing me for the first time and you like what I have to say and you like my analysis, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications because we do one of these every business day. I enjoy talking with a lot of you each and every day. I feel very blessed to work with a lot of you throughout the day, whether it be the Patreon group or Stocktwits. I hope all of you have a fantastic weekend, and let's really get those big gains this next week and really get after it. Raythoven out.